It's Pueblo's Greatest Hits, KPHT 95.5 on a Friends Friday. My friend in today, Dr. Leah Johansen. How are you, young lady?
I am phenomenal, thank you. How
you
are you?
Phenomenal, you know it? Yeah. It's good. It's good to have a Friday here, and we're all set to go. Now, I don't have many doctor friends. I'm going to tell you that right now because you and I kind of ran into each other under weird circumstances. And we kind of hit it off, and I say, hey, I want you to come in and talk about some stuff. So I see on your thing, functional precision medicine.
Mm-hmm.
What does that really mean? Tell me.
So root cause, precision is the preciseness of the root cause.
Okay.
So whether you're talking about your genetic profile, precision medicine usually is more the genetic predisposition. So how this will apply, and this will come into fruition into regular healthcare soon. We're really behind on the data.
Okay.
On applying the data, the research to actually application. But for instance, you go into, for medications, classic one is like a blood thinner, Coumadin, warfarin.
Right.
Not everyone metabolizes that drug the same. Some people do it a lot slower. That has to do with these enzymes in your liver called your P450s. So when they have, people sometimes produce more of them and some produce less. And so precision medicine will help you understand the genetics, what if you're an overproducer.
So kind of fine-tune all of this.
Exactly. So you can, that's the preciseness of it. Where are you? You know, on your genetic predisposition, like how can we check that? That's one part when you add the genetics, just doing regular labs and making sure what's your vitamin profile, all those kind of things, like where are your deficiencies. Those are also other ways that we can get precise about where you're at.
And see, this is kind of how we hit it off. I think I'm like a perfect specimen to dissect, maybe.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think you're an amazing human. It's really fun. And it's really fun to see you doing this. You know, I love radio. I think it's a really important media of art, and it's really cool to see your passion still after how many years? 35?
Yeah, 30 plus for sure. But first thing you nailed about me is my drinking habits, which aren't alcohol. They're Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke, all that good stuff. And,
yes.
So we're going to talk about some of that. That's kind of how we kind of got to know each other a little bit. So can you stick around for a while?
Absolutely.
All right. Dr. Leah Johansen, thank you for being here. It's a Friends Friday on KPHT 95.5, Pueblo's Greatest Hits.
Hello, this is Vern from Advantage Home Mortgage. On your next home loan, remember 3 words: faster, easier, cheaper. Easier, the ability to custom tailor your experience, whether you want to come in and meet with your loan officer in person, or if you want a fully automated experience, we can accommodate any need. Superior technology helps us accomplish fast, efficient closing. Give us a call, 719-546-3100.
Advantage Home Mortgage, regulated by the Division of Real Estate, MLS number 1614819. It's Pueblo's Greatest Hits, KPHT 95.5 on a Friends Friday. My friend in today, Dr. Leah Johansen. We have absolutely nothing in common, but we kind of do, I think. I don't know, you know?
I think so. We probably have more. We're curious. We love life. I think those things are...
Absolutely.
What more do you need?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, one of the things, kind of how we met is I had to get my CDL physical because I got the hate mail, you know, on that stuff. And I went in to the location you work up here, the ER on North Elizabeth, and you were the doctor on hand, and it just seemed like, things kind of worked out a little bit here. But right away, you could tell that I'm the guy that, I eat at McDonald's, and I love McDonald's. I'm not dogging it. I eat at McDonald's all the time. I drink Diet Coke and Pepsi all the time. So you're looking at me like, dude, I could help you out a whole bunch, right?
And it's tricky because CDLs are very fast, but I try to sneak in a couple, at least, tidbits of good health tricks.
You're kind of like my grandma used to be,
Throw it in. I'm trying to sneak it so you don't even realize that I'm giving you a good health tip.
Yeah, that you're.
Just like, yes.
Yeah, I could tell that about you already. But so right away you're like, how much Diet Pepsi do you drink? Now, what's the story on all that?
The question shouldn't even be how much. We should just not do it. Just period, don't do it.
Really?
No. Soda is just liquid sugar.
So it doesn't matter whether it's diet or regular, right?
All that stuff is such a illusion. So it tricks your body to think that it's not a sugar, but you actually become more hungry with it. So it's all the artificial sugars. They may not spike your blood sugar as much because they're diet. Making them more friendly for diabetics, that doesn't mean they should drink them, because again, it tricks your body into thinking that it's actually hungry. So it'll make you more hungry.
So that's why all of us fat guys drink diet drinks.
You drink them because you're trying.
It's like offset penalties here.
Because you've been you drank the Kool-Aid that says that this is better. So the media sort of did that. They sort of told you that this was a little bit better option, but it really is not. It's still...
Well, sure, they got Cindy Crawford drinking Diet Pepsi. I mean, it's like...
She lied. No, she's hot. I mean, I get it, dude. In a swimsuit, Same with McDonald's. These things shouldn't be legal. I mean, if they should make anything illegal, it should be something like McDonald's and Wendy's.
Oh, this is the doctor speaking now,
I know.
Isn't it? I would starve if it wasn't for those places.
Oh my God, we need to talk. Okay.
Well, we're going to talk. We're going to keep talking here this morning. Here is Dr. Leah Johansen in here that you're going to get me straightened out. I can tell you got that look in your eye like, this could be my pet project here. Mm-hmm. Good luck. It's KPHD 95.5, Pueblo's greatest hits.
Hello, this is Vern from Advantage Home Mortgage. On your next home loan, remember 3 words: faster, easier, cheaper. Faster. With our superior technology, you can get approval in just minutes, not days. Programs that allow for appraisal waivers and limited income documentation ensure a fast and efficient close. Give us a call, 719-546-3100, to get your approval started today.
Advantage Home Mortgage, regulated by the Division of Real Estate, MLS number 1614819. It's Pueblo's greatest hits, KPHT 95.5 on a Friends Friday. My friend in today, Dr. Leah Johansen, and we're talking, evidently we're talking about me today here. But we were talking about, the diet drinks and all that kind of stuff. And it's not just Coke or Pepsi or any of those things. All kinds of stuff. And, I had a real problem with aspartame in there. It's done some weird stuff to me, actually, and I remember people asking me about that. But is that a true thing?
What did it make you feel?
Just kind of slowed me down, and I started
brain fog. Were you getting a little? Yep.
And my ears started ringing, and some different things like that. Is this just something I came up with, or is this?
No, and that's why that's the known research to show that it actually has effects on the brain, so that it can be a neurotoxin. So this is a brain fog, having ringing in the ears. This is a big deal. It's also, these are artificial, again, products that are used as sweeteners, but they still are foreign bodies, and so they create a sense of inflammation still within the body.
I can tell that when I drink a bunch of it, actually, and I'm not kissing up to the doctor here. All right, I'm just. I can feel it in my feet. I can feel it in my knees, especially in my knees.
That's what I was going to ask, is joint pain.
Yeah.
So this is the first thing to recognize when you're trying to understand the relationship to food in your body. The first thing is to just recognize how it makes you feel. So joint pain is a good one. I would talk to when I would work with a lot of injuries, people that are injured, and they would say, I wasn't doing anything extra. I don't know why my pain is so much worse, but really check in with your diet, with your food, because it can happen within even an hour to 2 hours or the next day, where you'll start to feel that stiffness. Mm-hmm. Joints is usually where it goes. Knees especially. Yeah. Knees, but feet too, but all of them. So the first part of starting to understand inflammation and how food affects you is just witness that. Okay. So I'm glad that you saw that. Okay, so now how do you make a change, though? Here's the trick.
Yeah, now you're talking joint pain. I thought this was going to be marijuana or something.
No. Joint pain will actually help. I mean, that generally the CBD, all those receptors now they're finding, but that's not the solution. Your solution is not to smoke marijuana.
It's kind of change the
diet. Get your way out of it.
I don't smoke. Let's get this out here. I don't smoke marijuana. All right. I don't do any of that. So I need to change lifestyle. It kind of sounds like, huh?
Yes. So this is a good concept with functional medicine. So you asked me that earlier too. What is functional? We talked about precision, but functional is root cause. Okay. So one of the examples like that they talk about through functional medicine is that if you are sitting on a tack, there's not enough painkillers that I can give you. I mean, sure, I'll give you a lot of painkillers to help get rid of the pain, but the solution is to get rid of that tack.
Get rid of the tack.
Exactly. Yeah. So you have to address the things that are
the root of the problem.
The root of this. So if you have to think about inflammation, especially right now after COVID. if you had COVID, your energy levels are already going to be down because this is so inflammatory. Inflammation costs energy. It costs ATP. This is the currency of energy in your body.
So ATP again, what does ATP mean?
Adenosine triphosphate.
And what does that mean?
That is an
You know, you're talking to a regular dude here, man. I'm not a doctor.
So do you remember, did you ever have to study chemistry? You know remember the periodic table?
Right.
Go back to the periodic table. Like, think about our body as like a bunch of those elements stuck together, like magnets. Like, we're a big magnet, literally. And because if you remember, I just
happen to be a bigger magnet than a lot of people, I guess.
But after this program, we're going to create a little program. We're going to talk about how you want to do this.
So you're going to lay all this out and you're going to get me healthy.
We're going to take photos. We're doing pregame, before and after today. What is this? May 19th, 2022. And today, and then how long do you want to do this? How long what do you want to feel good for? What do you want to look good for?
All right, let's stick around. We'll be back with all of that coming up here. Gee, I didn't know what I was getting into here. Dr. Leah Johansen in here on a Friends Friday on KPHT 95.5, Pueblo's greatest hits.
Hello, this is Vern from Advantage Home Mortgage. On your next home loan, remember 3 words: faster, easier, cheaper. Cheaper. It's no secret. Brokers are better. We are on your team, and we negotiate with lenders to ensure you get the best rate and lowest closing costs possible on your specific home loan need. Give us a call, 719-546-3100, to get your approval started today.
Advantage Home Mortgage, regulated by the Division of Real Estate, MLS number 1614819. It's Pueblo's greatest hits, KPHT 95.5 on a Friends Friday. My friend in today, Dr. Leah Johansen. We kind of met on a weird way here, and you've kind of taken me on as a pet project a little bit of maybe you can straighten me out a little bit, correct?
That is absolutely correct.
Being a doctor, I kind of explains aches and pains and different things I have. And you've kind of got ideas of why, right?
Why, like we were talking about with inflammation.
So
there's a lot of whys. There's a lot of roots to what the why is. And a lot of them starts with, what are the causes of, especially aches and pains that are causing that? If you've had an injury, obviously, but predisposed yourself. If you're mechanics, you sit in a chair all day.
Right.
Don't do yoga. If we don't stretch or aren't active, it's really common for your anatomy to over time get really tight, especially that fascial connective tissue layers in your tissue.
Well, that's like riding in a car for a long way or something.
Exactly. So stretching, all those things, especially when we're talking about joint pain, are really important. But inflammation, like we were talking earlier, this is the thing that is really important when we're talking about joint health and about health in general. So, like, for example, COVID was really inflammatory, right?
Okay.
So it was so inflammatory that it could cause a blood clot. Like, that's what people were getting in trouble with their lungs. And it was not just their lungs, but all their organs, because they were showering little baby blood clots through their vessels in their stomach, through their organs. That's why their kidneys would fail.
Wow.
Their liver would fail. They'd get a clot in their lungs. This is a big deal because inflammation makes things in your blood sticky. Okay. It makes the cholesterol. This is where you're thinking about heart disease too and diabetes. The things you have to be majorly prevented besides just your predisposition to cancer, right? Some people have more based on their genetic profile. Besides that, still the number one killers in the U.S. are heart disease, and for men and women. So heart disease and just cardiovascular disease in general. So preventing that is actually what's more important than just your cholesterol numbers. Do that, but also you have to get the inflammation down, which is why diabetes on top of heart disease is so dangerous. When you're that A1C, if you guys haven't got your labs, go get your labs. It's been a while with COVID. Just go check in with your primary. Get your labs done. Make sure you do not have an A1C. That your A1C is your hemoglobin. It's a measure of how much sugar you have basically on your hemoglobin for the last 3 months. The hemoglobin A1C, that's what that is. So
you lost me.
Okay. Let me come back. Hold on.
So anyway, it's you need to watch what you eat.
Yes.
In other words, and it's not just talk. So let me ask, what did you have for lunch yesterday?
Lunch yesterday, I probably had been eating. So
I mean, I weigh double what you do, so I can't eat what you do probably.
I don't know that I ate. So I ate because I eat I have like a fat, like a very high, like caloric